Good morning, everyone. My name is Angelica, and welcome to our channel if you are new here. This channel is really just a beautiful expression of myself and my husband, Remy. We are healers and intuitives, and we're here to help as many people as we possibly can. And while we are kind of getting ready and geared up to start traveling a little bit, right now, we kind of just wanted to show you around, like with our business and what we do day to day and things like that. So welcome to the channel if you are new, and those returning, thank you for coming back. It has been really busy lately. I feel like I've started to notice the difference in seasons because we're kind of going from winter into springtime. And there's been a lot of movement. And what's really incredible is Remy and I are gearing up to launch 3 new products on our academy side, like on our online business. And honestly, they're like all, I keep saying like really near and dear to our heart, but really like us creating these things and these opportunities to work together really has been a passion, and it feels good to finally like release it to the world. But with that being said, I've had a lot of clients lately really needing support with natural remedies, with herbs, and I have been supporting people more in that realm, more like close friends and clients and things like that, and that has felt really, really good. So I'm going to be releasing something here soon that can help continue to support that realm. But beyond that, today I'm just getting in. I just opened up the shop and I have a busy day. It's been a really busy week, but this is the tail end of it. So this is my last day of the week. It's Friday, so I don't work on Saturdays anymore. So with that being said, I have to get a couple of things done before my clients get in, and that is answer emails. I also have to check in on a couple of clients and how they're feeling. I also have a couple of, I've been working with sacred geometry to help support the healing and, the journey for some of my clients. And I just finished one grid and I have to go do another one and check in on how it's doing because I think it's actually completed as well. So I'm going to go and work with some tobacco and see how that grid is doing and see what it needs. And then from there, I'm actually going to work with a little bit of cacao today as I gear up for the day. It's a full moon. Our dreams have been wild. They've been amazing. I think it's a full lunar eclipse, something like that. The energy has been intense. So I'm going to work with a little bit of cacao. I'm going to ground a little bit, and then I'm going to get my day started. So I'm gearing up for my day, and I have just back-to-back sessions today, but kind of a blend. I have some healing sessions, I have intuitive sessions, mediumship, just kind of like a beautiful blend. But I got everything done. I got the emails done. I got the grids completed and taken apart. And yeah, I'm just kind of getting ready and centering before my day starts. I love working with cacao. just sort of called to me today. I've been having a lot of fun meditating actually with the moon and with Mother Earth and just like the feminine energies. And to me, cacao is very feminine. So I really am just like, my intention of working with her today is just to feel connected and to feel present. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to get the day started. And then tomorrow, Remy and I have like a full day date again with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. So we're really looking forward to that. And then we have class Sunday. So we have some fun stuff coming up. So.
Hey. Alright, it's windy as shit. It is Saturday afternoon. We're about to go meet up with Malki and Bridgette again and have some lunch. So,
yeah,
let's do it. It is windy, so my hair is everywhere. We're back in downtown Geneva also. I don't think so.
I think I
Oh, Electric City? Yeah. Freaking me. Be careful.
Where's your ball, baby? Well, all right, hon. Do you want to describe?
Well, Angelica was looking through the video clips that we just recorded, and I've been trying to say something, and then this big, beautiful vulture came flying over us, which is really cool. I know we only took a little bit of video of us hanging out with Malki and Bridgette. It's still new to us to record, but like we're trying to catch up on stuff, and we're discussing like our favorite shows, and so I didn't really record too much, sadly. But we went and got some food. We went to Kilwin's to get some dessert, and then we stopped by the tobacco and cigar shop, and Malki got himself his first loose leaf flavored tobacco that he's gonna try with a pipe. And so we just got back home because it's close to Violet's.
It's Violet's nap time, right, puppy?
And we're
Come
just
here.
outside playing with Bee for a little bit.
You want to see? You want to say hi, bye?
I'm over here.
You say hi? Oh, she was waving. She's getting sleepy. It's about her nap time, so I'm gonna go put her down. But as Remy was saying, yeah, we're trying to kind of catch up and get comfortable with recording video while we're out because it is really new to us.
Grab the ball.
But we always have a blast when we hang out with Malki and Bridgette Like I said before, they're like two of our favorite people, and it's just really refreshing to hang out with them. So it's been really nice. So we're just kind of hanging out here in the backyard. We're playing catch, putting our feet in the ground. Oh, and then we're gonna put Violet down for a nap and see what else we're doing for the day.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. It is our day off, but it is a special day because we have our appointment with our naturopath. She is awesome. She books out like 6 months in advance. Last time we went was 6 months ago, but before that it was a year because we had to wait for Angelica to give birth and then for her body to kind of like rebalance itself. And then we went back in. We're gonna try to record there. We're gonna see if she's okay with that. But basically what it is she has it's a biofeedback. You kind of hold on to this copper ring and she has a pen and it inputs the signals, the electric signals from your hand into a computer, and it shows you like what's good for you, what's not good for you, what works with your body, what doesn't work with your body, and it's any sort of variables going on. And the last time I went, it was insane because it started to pick up emotional disturbances in me, which blew my mind. I didn't know that was possible. So yeah, we're gonna go back. We took my mom a few years ago and we didn't tell her anything. We didn't tell the naturopath anything about my mom, but I know my mom very well, and the machine was picking up everything. And so we had a really good laugh about that, but we're gonna go in and kind of just see how things are going. When I was there about a year or so ago, I had a lot of inflammation in my gut. And so even though I eat a lot of vegetables, she was like, you should kind of remove beans and like broccoli and a lot of fibrous vegetables because it's causing a lot of more inflammation. So think about like if you got a burn on your forearm and then you like scratch it, it hurts, right? So she's like, we got to kind of cut those back. And she made me go on a carnivore diet for a bit, and it was interesting, but it wasn't sustainable. So I'm going to go back and kind of see what I can do to still get protein, still eat a balanced diet, but like help continual healing myself. And as you can tell, I'm still a little stuffy. I'm finally getting better, but you know, it takes its toll on your body. Like I feel better, but my voice isn't that great. My sinuses are all clogged up. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to try to record everything. But yeah, we're very excited. And we're going to try to get as much footage, not in the car, which I know you guys see us in a lot. But yeah, we're going to go finish getting ready and then head out. Alright, we are at the naturopath. We're going to go inside and see what's up. And little Violet is getting her walk in also.
so we just finished up with our naturopath, and obviously we love her.
Yes.
She's just
Great.
like, she's awesome. And I can't even remember how I found her, but she's actually from almost like more of like my hometown. So I think it was like word of mouth. But I remember the first time I went to go see her was, I think it was right before COVID. Or during, I think it was a little bit of during it, but I remember she was saying like, you're borderlining an autoimmune disease, like you need to incorporate meat into your diet, because I was vegan at the time for many years. And just since then I've been going to see her a lot, so I'm really glad that Remy really likes her too.
Yeah, she's spot on with
She's
everything.
great, and she looks at it too from like she has like spiritual roots with what she believes in and what she shares, so it does really, it aligns, and so our language works with her language, and it's just like it's a nice balance. So we went there today, obviously, and I guess good news, it's all good news, because the thing is she's helping us get our bodies into balance as much as possible. Since postpartum, my thyroid has been totally off, which is very normal for postpartum women. So I had incorporated some different herbs and things to help support the thyroid. And while it did improve a bit, which I'm actually really proud of, because I did do it with all herbs, ashwagandha and nettle and a couple other ones. So she said, keep doing what you're doing because it is helping. My stress levels are still way too high. And part of that is because of the diet and the nutrition that I'm not eating. So for me, she said that she thinks I have Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune, but easily being reversible from what she's saying, and it being like really, really needing meat. Like I really need meat, because without me having it or eating a plant-based protein diet, it's just putting too much stress on my body, and I'm not getting the nutrients that I actually need.
It's also the abundance of carbs, and so if she tries to eat pure vegetarian, she'll, in order to hit her protein needs, her carb needs are going to be way too much and way too high for what she needs. And it's the same thing with me. I can't do it because my carb intake should only be about 30 grams.
And same with mine,
Yeah, and my protein intake needs to be around 160 grams. And so that kind of aligns with, like, you know, my macros, but I'm also pre-diabetic, and she said I'm verging a little bit too close, but she's like, physically you look different, like you're not as fluffy. And I was like, yeah, I listened to you last time, I cut out a lot of stuff, and it has reduced so much inflammation that I look thinner, but it's just the inflammation is gone. So basically my biggest thing is like I have to start eating more meat, which I removed because we're living with my parents right now, and my father's vegan, my mother's vegetarian. My mother doesn't care, but my father has always kind of just been a dad about it, and that has created a lot of internal turmoil. But finding out that I'm pushing closer to being diabetic, it's like, you know what, I can't let my father make me feel bad for having to eat the way that my body needs it. And so I need to start, basically what Barbara said is I'm genetically built to eat carnivore. So I'm not going to do 100% carnivore, but I am going to start adding in more meats. Well, I'm going to start adding in meat at the house now. The other good thing is mango is the perfect fruit for me, which is great because I love mango. It's my favorite.
It cracks me up.
Yeah.
So both of us, our pancreas is working overtime, which I knew was happening because of how much carbs we've been eating. We've cut out sweets. We're still eating a little bit too much. I think I had half a cookie the other night, and I was like, this doesn't feel good, and I kind of had an inkling. But like Remy was saying, with the carbohydrates, that converting into the sugar. So putting up too much stress on our pancreas. So
and I've been waking up with like night sweats. Just as if I just got out of the shower. I'm just soaked. The sheets are soaked. The pillows are soaked. And I was like, what's going on? And so of course I get my visions and messages in my dreams. So I set the intention. I'm like, please show me what's going on. Why am I getting so sweaty at night? Then I woke up and it's just like, oh, the sugars. But I didn't realize a lot of the carbs that I eat are also turning into sugar. So I got rid of a lot of the sweets
Yeah.
And it has helped tremendously. But last night, because of the sickness, we made ramen, and there's a lot of pasta.
There's a lot of pasta in it, yeah.
So I woke up again. I'm like, why am I so sweaty? I already cut out a lot of the sugar. And then Barbara told us, and she's like, that pasta. And I was like, oh, that's right.
Like, we didn't even think about it. And the same thing with fruits. Like, she was going through the fruits, and she's like, bananas. Like, the thing went so high on bananas. And I was like, well, we've been eating those as snacks. And I said, well, it's better than us eating French fries. And she's like, well, actually not really, considering how your body is converting everything. So when she was showing us that, I was like, oh my God, like Yeah,
she's like, you can eat a banana or you can eat some fries. They'll still have the same impact. And I was like, oh shit,
so
like that's very eye-opening. And she's like, think about it, I'd rather have chips because it'll mentally make me feel better, even though it's still gonna have the same impact as a banana. The banana is still enjoyable, but maybe not as much as the chips. So it really got us thinking.
So I'll just kind of show you like the printout of what she actually like gives to us. So she goes through like all of she goes through a lot actually. So she actually did allergy, or she did food, and she did our food and organs. So we went through everything, and she'll kind of break down like where our body, like how it processes it, and what we're kind of like allergic to, or what our body doesn't want. And you can kind of see like the adrenals being pretty high. So just so you guys can kind of get a feel, like we get a breakdown of like all of our internal stuff, and we get a lot of the actual food and obviously how it connects. And of course then we connect it to like the emotions and stuff, because that's a lot of what we study and how we work with clients and things like that. So again, it's just like this full picture of our health. So we love going to see her. So
time to go.
But yeah, we're heading out. We're gonna go grocery shop. We're gonna go get some protein. We'll check in soon. Go ahead.
All right, we are back. We just got back from Ream's Market, or Meat Market. It is a really nice place out here in Elburn. We left Barbara's, our naturopath. We went out and had a burger for lunch. No bread, no carbs. And we could tell almost immediately we felt like a lot better. And we kind of were just reminiscing of all the times we were eating food and like we just felt not great. So we're going to listen to our bodies, which spoke through the tech that Barbara was using. We got some animal protein. We're going to go ahead and make something for dinner. Probably just some beef and vegetables. And like I said previously, I've been waking up in sweats, just drenched. So we'll see how tonight goes, and hopefully everything just turns out better. And that is it for this video, and we will see you guys in the next one.